Hey guys, how are you? Let's see. I am. This is Robert Richards, driving home from work, um, from my day job. That is. I thought I would talk about my latest album, which comes out today. It's called 60, the number 60, 660. Yeah, I haven't talked to you guys for a while. I just wanted to go over a little bit about the album and introduce it to you guys, and hope that you listen to it today and after today. It's an album that's sort of near and dear to my heart. I'm proud of it. I think it's good, and I look forward to having you guys hear it, and hopefully reporting back to me on what you think. There's 7 songs on the album. It as I said, it comes out today on Spotify and all that stuff. YouTube, Amazon, whatever. All the streaming services pretty much online. I think it's going to be on. The first song is the title track called 60. And the album's kind of about getting older, and how I feel about that, and what my experience is heading towards 60. I'm 59, but I'm getting awfully close to 60, and I just thought I kind of wanted to write an album about aging, what's ending up being an older person in this society. My wife and I, talk about it, and what it's like. It's sort of interesting, not being young anymore, I guess, or certainly not feeling young. When I had my hip replaced a few years ago, it sort of really made me have a kind of think about my mortality and becoming an older person in this world. So that's kind of the idea of most of the songs on the album. So hold on one second. I'm going to put up some windows. It's awfully loud. There we go. There, that's a little better. Okay. So anyway, as I said, the first song is called 60, and it's primarily about coming to grips. Is that right? With being like I said, 60 and being an older person. So anyway, there's that. The next song is a song I wrote about my hometown, which is Santa Monica. I was born in Santa Monica and raised in Pacific Palisades, but the song is about Santa Monica and how I have seen it change recently, in recent years. It's a much different place than it used to be when I was younger. It's a kind of a scary, dangerous place now. And I wrote a song a few albums ago called Crime Train on my 4 Letter Words album. And this is sort of the sequel to Crime Train. This is, as I said, called Dogtown, which is a name that the kind of the skateboarding community kind of came up with the name Dogtown for the city of Santa Monica. Okay, so I like that. I like the song Dogtown and 60. I think they're both really good songs, and I'm looking forward to you guys listening to them. The third song on the album is called Injured Party, and that one is sort of gosh, I don't. It's sort of like, it's a song sort of like living during wartime, which isn't exactly something I've experienced, but it's sort of a war, like a young person growing up during the war. It's sort of a science fiction fantasy during living in wartime. I don't know exactly. I don't really know exactly what the impetus was for writing it, but you know, it's a story. You know, it's a story about that. Sort of sad, I guess, but anyway, some of my songs are. Some are sort of dark, and overall, I think the album is it has some positivity to it, which I try to be a little more positive than I used to be in my songwriting, and I'm trying not to be quite as dark as I have been in the past. Okay, so the fourth song is called Empty Frame. And this is a song that I wrote and recorded originally with the band Seedy Side a number of years ago. And I felt like I've liked this song. I liked it then, and I like it now, and I re-recorded it. It was I wrote this primarily with the guitar player from Seedy Side, whose name is James McCrone, a very good songwriter in his own right, and a great guitar player. And so he and I wrote this song back when we were working on the second Seedy Side album. Okay, the fifth song is called "Gun to the Head," and that is it's sort of the idea. I came up with the idea that, you know, everything is clear with whoops, I'm getting over. Okay. Everything is clear with a gun to the head. And what that means to me is, you know, it's sort of like when you're faced with very extreme, intense challenges in your life, you have a different perspective on things. So I've been shot at a few times, but I've never had a gun to my head per se, so I don't quite know what that's like. But I wrote this song a number of years ago, and it's sort of like, I once got shot at in a grocery store, which is kind of a story for another time. But it kind of made me think, wow, I almost just died. So it's interesting to look at life in sometimes. I don't recommend it, but sometimes when you are faced with extreme situations, you can have different perspectives on things. That's what that song's about. Okay, the next song is called Down the River. And I had a song called Sold Down the River years back as well, and I sort of rewrote it. I redid the music. I used a song from another thing I was doing, and I sort of refashioned that song into something different. That sure makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Anyway, that's called Down the River. I guess you're just gonna have to listen to that one and see what you think. And then the album finishes with somewhat like how it started. The song is called Halfway Home, the last song, the seventh song on the record, and it sort of revisits the song 60 in a way. It's sort of the same idea. It's again sort of facing your life as it's I don't want to say coming to an end, but as you're aging, it's sort of like you're halfway home. You know, of course, we're all people that are my age are more than halfway home, but so to speak. But it's sort of like looking at life like when you have less in front of you than behind you. I hope that makes sense. So anyway, that's the rundown on the album. Like I said, I hope you listen to it. I hope you enjoy it. It'll be streaming today, Friday, August 4th. And let me know what you guys think about it. You know, I've got some interesting projects coming up. I'm sort of excited about several things that I'm working on musically. I've got another album finished that is going to be coming out at the end of the year, and that'll make 3 albums this year that I put out. Probably it'll be 3 albums this year, yeah. So I've been busy writing, recording, playing. Earlier in the year, I was playing with my old band, which is now called the Acoustic Gurus, and that's a shout out to them and those fine gentlemen that are the Acoustic Gurus. Not working with them so much anymore, but I'm focusing mainly on my own music and that kind of thing. what else? I've got a new project coming up too that's kind of exciting, and I think you guys will enjoy it, and I'll be talking about that in the future, in the near future. So anyway, that's 60. I wanted to kind of share it with you, make a little video, and kind of tell you what this is. And I do hope you listen to some of the songs, and as always, let me know what you think, please, if you can. That's helpful to me. Even if you don't like it, I don't mind people going, you know what, I don't like it. I don't really love that, but I'd prefer that to just not hearing anything, because I like to know how I'm doing. I like to know what you guys are thinking. So I think that's it. I don't know what else I was going to talk about. I guess that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of encourage you to listen to my album that comes out today. And it's called 60. Robert Richards 60. Okay, there you go. I think I'm gonna go. It's very warm. It's the middle of summer, as I said. It's hot. So I'm gonna blast my air conditioning and head on home. So thanks so much, you guys, and I will be talking to you soon. Take care.